So I'm going to be starting today with this cotton scarf. Cotton is my favorite material for working with headscarves because unlike your silky rayon scarves, they don't slip and slide so much. This is a square scarf from Anoki, and it is 30 by 30, and I find that to be about the perfect size to work with. So the basis for most of our scarf tying is going to be to turn our square into a triangle. So we're just folding the scarf in half so that we have an even triangle. Okay, so the first method I'm going to show you is what I call Rosie the Riveter. And of course, we're all familiar with that famous painting of Rosie that was done during World War II, back in the 30s and 40s, of that hard-working young woman who had her hair tied up in a scarf. So we can duplicate that by tying our scarf, starting with a triangle, and we're going to put the long part of the triangle at our nape, and the point of it is going to be here above the nose. We want to gather up the two sides, and we want to pull them rather snugly against the back of the head and come up in front of our face. And I'm going to tie it right here in the front, and then I'm going to tie it again in a knot. Okay, so now the back of the scarf comes up over her head, and the front of the scarf is like this. Now we have this piece here in the center that's kind of getting in our way. What we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're going to roll it into the front, and then we're going to take these two pieces and tie them one more time in a knot. And that gives us that classic retro 1930s, 1940s Rosie the Riveter scarf. Now, if these are too much for you, you can always tie them another time to kind of make it a little less poofy there in the front. And there we have it, the classic Rosie the Riveter front tied scarf. Now, so that's look number one. Let's show you look number two. And I'm going to call this is our classic, super easy way of tying a scarf. Once again, I'm starting with a triangle. Place a triangle over our head, bring this part really low, down close to the eyes, and take these two pieces and tie them nice and snug against the back. Then I'm going to go underneath, and I'm going to tie them again. Then I'm going to pull this back just a smidge so that we have a little blousiness right through there. Some nice ruching on the side. Now this look does very well with a baseball cap. So you can take your baseball cap and put it here, and you can pull your knot right through the back of the cap, and it gives you more coverage out of your baseball cap. The next thing we're going to do is going to make a turban look. This is really easy. I'm going to go kind of low again, and I'm going to roll my knot and all those ties. I'm just going to roll them up inside the scarf. And now you have a more streamlined, more turban-like look. Now I'm going to show you how to make a rosette. Now the first thing we want to do is take these two pieces and crisscross them and tie them underneath. Okay? And then I'm just going to tuck my little ties just anywhere I can make them go. Tuck our little ties up underneath. Then I'm going to take this little piece that hangs down and divide it into two, and I'm going to come up and around. I'm going to tie it that, and I'm going to tuck these in, and now I have a little rosette. Now, a couple things you can do with your little rosette is you can twist your scarf just a little bit. You can put the rosette under one ear. Just scooch this to where it feels comfortable. And now you have the little one-sided rosette. Or another thing you can do is pull it all the way to the top. And have your little rosette right there at the top. Okay, one last thing I want to show you is a classic Hollywood look. Very Audrey Hepburn. Okay, so once again, I'm starting with my triangle, just like we did before. We're placing the triangle over her head, but instead of going behind, we're gonna come forward and we're gonna tie a knot. And we're gonna tie it right up under the chin, like this. Okay, and then we have a little bit of a gap right here. So we just want to kind of fold that to give us coverage. And now we have that nice look that one might wear when driving a convertible. And what I really like about this look is that it pairs very well with a hat. Okay. So you can pair that with, I love this look with a straw hat. I didn't really have a straw hat to show you, but very classic. Wear this with a big pair of sunglasses, and you've got a classic Hollywood look. So those are the different ways that you can tie a scarf. So this is called a halo, and this one is from Renee of Paris, and it goes on the head like this. And the bangs can go just like that. So I'm gonna put this on the head, just like that. Bring it back, tie her in the back once, twice, and if you don't want the bangs, we can remove the bangs and you can just do it without.